Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. In today's video we are going to be seeing Nigeria form an empire. So let's not waste any time and let's start with the first war. So Nigeria would attack Equatorial Guinea, but that's Spanish now. In case you haven't seen one of the more recent episodes. So they are going to go after Benin and Togo. So what we see happening here is Nigerian troops crossing the border and just invading the countries. So like so. And it's not really a fair fight. Nigeria just sweeps them. And yeah, let's take a look at this peace treaty. So as you can see here, it's Nigeria annexed the two countries. To be honest, you probably shouldn't have expected anything other than that. But Nigeria already has another country that they plan to conquer, and that is going to be Cameroon. So you might be wondering, why are they going for Cameroon when there is Ghana right there, which is probably weaker? And that's because Nigeria and Cameroon do not like each other. So Nigerian forces are going to cross the border and just invade this entire area, and within a few, I'd say years, but I feel like this could take months. So within a short amount of time, Nigeria is going to conquer all of Cameroon. So we can see that Nigeria annexed all of Cameroon, and they are already going to start their next invasion, which is going to be of Ghana. Now, they would invade Niger, but to them it's just desert, so they don't really care that much. And they start their invasion, but since Ghana is stronger than the previous countries mentioned, it's going to take a bit more time. They do manage to conquer the country though, but they take quite a toll while doing so. So, I'm not even going to make a peace treaty here. They're just going to annex Ghana, and Nigeria is looking like some sort of West Coast empire. Well, that's probably what they're trying to form, but yeah. So let's see the next country which Nigeria is going to declare war on, and it is Burkina Faso. But a lot of the countries around Nigeria are getting tired of of them invading everyone, so several countries joined the war, like Mali, Niger, Ivory Coast, and Guinea, Gabon, and I'd say Spain, but probably not. Actually, sure, let's throw Spain in there too. So all of these countries have decided to gang up on Nigeria, and for the first time, Nigeria isn't going to win. Well, they might win, but it's not 100% certain. So, since Nigerian troops were already stationed here, they are going to start their invasion of Burkina Faso and also into Ivory Coast. Although that does not go 100% well, at least they're trying, I guess. But a front where they are losing is in the southern front, where with their lands in Cameroon, where we can see Spain and Gabon making several landings along this coast here, and just really giving Nigeria a hard time. Nigeria's logic is that if they can conquer as many countries as possible, the weaker ones first, it might scare the bigger powers. Actually, I should probably paint Spain in. Whoops. Okay. You know, it's just Spain's colony, it's fine. Anyway, Nigeria has some smart military people, so they managed to conquer Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, and the country surrenders to the Nigerian Empire. Now with this new front, they try to get to Mali's capital, which is somewhere over there, I believe. But it's not like they're doing that well. But yeah, the Nigerians also push harder against Niger, just like expanding really well and also dealing with the threats in a good manner. They also managed to conquer this eastern part of Ivory Coast, and yeah, but in a front that isn't going so well. Wait, let me just, there we go, is in the southern front with the Spanish and Gabonese, I don't know, making heavy gains. So Nigeria does the only thing that they think is logical. They start a rebellion in the northern part of Mali called the Azawad. So this area of Mali has wanted their independence a lot, and Nigeria is just like, if you join our side, we'll give you it. So they're like, sure. So now the countries are split up, and the Nigerians are doing extremely well. They managed to conquer more and more of Mali until the country just surrenders, and Guinea leaves the war because they don't think that things would get this bad, and that was probably smart of them. And we finally see the Nigerians pushing back against the Spanish, conquering these areas, and also getting this Spanish island. The only countries that are left now are Ivory Coast, Niger, Spain, and Gabon, but that is going to change very quickly because we are going to see Ivory Coast and the rest of Mali, apparently, because I haven't filled that in. There. And Niger surrender, so it's just this front. And with all of the troops successfully redirected, it's just the Spanish are having problems, and they manage to conquer this much before Gabon decides to surrender as well. So let's take a look at this peace treaty. So as you can see here, there were a lot of changes, most notably over here. Ivory Coast got smaller, Burkina Faso is gone, and Timbuktu got their, oh, it's not Timbuktu. The Azawad got their independence, and Mali and Niger are puppet states. So, Ivory Coast and Gabon would also be puppet states, but they surrendered and they did fight well. So like they thought it wouldn't really be fair. But anyway, Nigeria gets an ally with the Azawad. Ivory Coast is smaller. Mali, Niger are smaller and are puppet states. Spanish Africa is gone again. And Gabon is Gabon. Gaboning. Guinea got nothing bad happened to Guinea, but they are a bit smaller now. So, yeah. And I also wanted to show you this alliance layer. Whoops. So anyway, these are the major alliances in the series. So we've got Argentina's alliance, we've got Australia and Indonesia's alliance, we've got India's alliance and China's alliance with Korea and Hokkaido. And yeah, this is just so that I can remember who's allied to who, and also make it easier to remember. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but there isn't a NATO. Otherwise, Spain fighting Portugal wouldn't really be good. I don't think. And just like Malta, just no. So, anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I know it's a bit short, but, yeah. And, I hope that you guys, subscribe and hit the like button. So, goodbye.